No, no, no. He's at 2. He's at 2.
It's gonna break records.
Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here. Welcome to Clutch 10, the podcast where we talk about sports 10 questions at a time. My name is Jake Crumley, otherwise known as Crumley on social media, and my co-host here is Ronnie Hensley. Ronnie,
I'm
how you
Ronnie
doing?
Hensley. I'm doing good. Week 3, episode 3. Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
into
Yes,
it.
sir. Let's get into it. So the way this podcast works is we have 10 questions prepared, including some of the biggest, most relevant topics in football right now, some surprise questions, some questions that require us doing activities like making a list, and much more. In the future, some questions may be from you guys in the comments, so make sure to drop your best questions in the comments that you want to see be answered.
Drop
At the
those
midway
comments.
point, Ronnie and I Yes, at the midway point, Ronnie and I will also be diving into a little bit of head-to-head trivia that we will be doing every episode, which we are currently tied 1-1 all time. Also, make sure to stick to the end to see us get a little bit off topic as well, get to know us better, and that's about it. Anything else you got before we get into it, Ronnie?
No, let's just jump into it.
Alrighty. So I think going off of this last week in the NFL, the big thing that happened was this crazy Broncos Giants game. How crazy was the Broncos Giants game, Ronnie?
Dude, freaking insane. Like I pretty much counted that game out, like by halftime,
I
and I
know.
was just doing whatever la di da di da, and I look up at the screen and Bo Nix is running it in for a touchdown, and all of a sudden
Yeah,
the Broncos are up.
for real. I admit going into that week, I make my upset picks every week, and I picked the Giants to upset the Broncos. I wasn't quite confident at halftime, but like by the end of the third quarter, I was like, I'm about to strut this. I have this locked up. And then the Broncos scored 33 points in the fourth quarter. Crazy stuff. But
Crazy stuff.
I mean, I guess that's what happens. What's your take on the Giants going forward for the rest of the season?
So I was under the impression, like in the third quarter when the Giants were going to win, that this could maybe be a turning point. The momentum has already been crazy with Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterbo. Everything seems to be clicking for the Giants. And I thought maybe, just maybe, they had a shot at the playoffs if things kept going this way. But I think this collapse is kind of like the nail in the coffin for the Giants this season.
Yeah.
But things are looking up like very quickly. Like this team was dead in the water like week 1, 2, and the culture has shifted like dramatically since then. And I think maybe even by next season they could be contenders if things keep going the way they're going.
Maybe I think that's a little bit of a push. I think my
Maybe not
my take
contenders, but
right now is
playoffs.
yeah. My take right now is like right now they are far from being like a fully competitive team. Like that was an absolute defensive crumble against the Broncos, who I'll get into, but like I'm not like extremely high on them. Like I'm not low on them after this game at all, but I'm not extremely high on the offense, and that was an absolute
Yeah.
defensive crumble. And I think Dart himself has a long way to go before he's like a genuinely good passer. Like he's proven he can make good throws, he has good arm talent, but he has a lot to learn with reading defenses and making multiple reads. Like those whole last couple drives were just like the plan was F it, a receiver's down there somewhere and just huck it up. And then it worked on the last drive, thanks to some ref help. But
Yeah, they almost clutched
I
up.
mean, yeah, that's kind of my take on Dart. But like, I mean, the offense has good pieces going forward. Like Dart is a promising quarterback. He's only 20. Scatterbo is a good rookie running
He's
back.
20.
Neighbors is out for the year. He'll be back next year. Wandale Robinson, I love. I think he's very
Yeah,
good. So
Wanda Robinson's my goat. And talking about the Broncos, I think their trajectory is only going up. I know you're not
yeah,
super high on Bo Nix, but I think he's more than capable of running the offense the way that Sean Payton has it designed.
yeah. I think that for the defense, I think they are an elite defense, even though they kind of got run up by the Giants. I mean, the Giants' offense has been kind of doing well against good defenses recently.
Well, yeah,
But I mean,
that's the thing with like we saw with Mike White when he was torching up people all those years back. When
yeah,
you have a team that you haven't really gotten figured out yet, they're a lot less
hmm
predictable. So
for sure.
I'm not surprised that the Broncos let that many points despite their defense because there's not much to go on with the Giants. They're
I
kind of a
agree.
fun team.
I'm still really high on their defense. They're good at every single level.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Bo Nix. I'm higher on him than I was a couple weeks ago, but he still conflicts me because of the play calling. And Sean Payton is a very proven good coach. And for me, it's not that. For the first 3 quarters, it felt like Sean Payton didn't want to take the training wheels off. It was so many screens, so many quick throws, so many quick reads, not really unleashing Bo Nix. And to me, that's like Sean Payton isn't doing that with no reason. He has a reason for that. But then Nix gets unleashed in the fourth quarter and is looking great. He's making off-platform throws, he's making downfield throws, and he was hitting a lot of them. But at the same time, there's streaks where like Nix struggles to execute the most simple stuff, the most
Mm-hmm.
simple reads, the short passes. He just misses, and it's really frustrating to watch. So it's hard for me to get a read on how good he is because Sean Payton will make him do the simple stuff. Then there'll be streaks where he can't even do the simple stuff, and then he gets unleashed and then cooks. So I don't know what to think about Bo Nix right now.
He's just a young guy. I think his ceiling is sky high.
That's fair. That's fair. He's what is he? 25 though?
Yeah, but I mean, still the
Yeah,
quarterbacks
young
have a
young
long life.
experience wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair to say. Yeah,
Uh, but just talking about the NFC East in general, we got three really strong teams. We got the Cowboys, the Commanders, and the Giants. At least frisky teams. And my question to you is,
Eagles.
I mean, like besides the Eagles,
Okay,
you know what I mean.
okay.
The whole
Sorry.
NFC East is great. Uh, but with this Cowboys win over the Commanders, I have one question: where does this offense rank in the NFL?
They're
They've
the
been
best offense in the NFL.
wow, best.
I fully been bought in. Top two wide receiver duo in the league, only behind Puka and Devontae, and there's an argument for CD and Pickens over them.
Okay,
Dak is playing MVP level football, maybe the best football of his career. For running backs with 50 plus carries, Javonte Williams is third in yards per carry, 5.3. They're second in points per game behind the Colts, 31.7. They lead the league in yards per game, 390. And some of that has to do with the terrible defense, but still, this offense is super high octane and
yeah,
they do everything well.
and I
They
think
do
it's
everything
a
well right now.
I think it's a sign that with how bad their defense is, they're still in these games. Like they're kind
Yeah.
of forced to play like super high octane offense, and they're succeeding to an extent.
Yeah.
Like maybe not winning all the games, but their offense is still going crazy. I had at least top three. As when
Mm-hmm.
CD's back, I could definitely be more confident in saying this might be the best offense in the NFL. Uh, but yeah, even without CD, they've been balling. Like George Pickens has basically just taken that mantle and ran with it. And so once CD's
Yeah.
back, I'm really excited to see how this offense performs.
Yeah. I don't say this much about the Cowboys because we all know the Cowboys playoff history
Yeah,
and how bad it is. But like they would genuinely be maybe a contender if they had an average defense. Instead, though, they have a bottom five defense, so it
yeah,
doesn't
their
matter. And
defense
Matt
is so
Eberflus's
bad.
defense also tend to get worse deeper into the year, so it's not looking good for them. So I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, we've had teams win Super Bowls with terrible defenses. It's happened.
yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't know if it's so bad as the Cowboys defense right now, though.
Yeah,
That secondary is just you can run through them constantly.
I could run through them.
But speaking of yeah, probably actually. But speaking of contenders, let's move over to another team that played really well, put up high numbers this week. Are the Colts true contenders?
Why not? Yes, yes, they're
Yeah,
true contenders.
yeah.
Both sides of the ball have been playing phenomenal. The Colts are first in expected points, like per drive.
Mm,
Not just the season, over like the last 10 seasons, like any team.
really?
Further back, really, I'm 82%, 82.7%.
What?
The next best is the 2007 New England Patriots
That's
at
crazy.
81.5%. I know they're only 7 games into the season, but this offense is efficient, and
Yes, they are.
Jonathan Taylor's a huge part of that. Like he's the run game is everything in the NFL. Like if your run game is phenomenal, like the Colts run game has been, I mean you let up so much pressure, you give away so much pressure from Daniel Jones, from your QB, and he's going to be able to be more present in the pocket and be able to make these throws, and not everything has to rest on his shoulders. I think that's a big key to why this Colts offense is doing so well.
Yeah. I think Steichen is an offensive wizard. I think he's a top, bare minimum, top five offensive head coach in the league, probably top three.
Hmm.
And yeah, JT's a top three running back in the NFL, maybe top two. It's like him, Bijan, Jameer. Those are the three. And yeah, he's an absolute beast. And for Daniel Jones, most of the season has been more of like surprise for me, right? It was surprise because he played so bad on the Giants, and now he's playing good on the Colts. Not
Yeah.
necessarily elite to me, but good. But this game, I was genuinely impressed, and I did think he had an elite game. He was making high level throws consistently, and Steichen was repeatedly trusting him to like put the ball in his hands in running situations.
Yeah.
Like
He's
they were trying
getting
to run down the clock, and they were passing it with Daniel Jones, and he trusted him, and it worked. It
yeah.
worked every time. It felt like
And
so.
that's building confidence for your quarterback.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
it's it's crazy how the Colts have been performing. I had something that I was gonna say, but I lost it.
Okay.
Just that Daniel
Yeah.
Jones is my dad.
And we've only focused on the offense so far. The Colts are top 10 in defensive points allowed per game. They have a good defense too, man.
Yeah,
Like,
strong offense, strong defense, super balanced team. They're probably the most
yeah.
balanced in the NFL. So,
What's the opposite of a balanced team, Ronnie?
terrible, disgusting, ugly team
Yeah,
with no redeeming
the Jets
qualities.
probably, right? Why are
The
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 Jets
New
0 and
York
7?
Jets. I have two words for you, Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn is a disaster, and he needs to go.
I have a different take on it.
Well, yes, the team itself is terrible.
Not even that. I
Let me
think
hear
the
your
Jets
take.
are purposely tanking. I genuinely think they're purposely taking. This is 2 weeks in a row where they've had an opportunity before halftime to score in a 2-minute drill, and they just have given it up both times, not even tried. Aaron Glenn is supposed to be a defensive guy, and I still trust him to be like at least an okay defensive guy. But the
Mm-hmm.
defense looks absolutely lost out there. It's like they're not even trying.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
back-to-back
would you put it
weeks.
past the Jets owner to purposely tank? I wouldn't. I
No,
wouldn't.
but I think we're trying to find some semblance of like intelligence from this incompetence, but they're just incompetent. They're just terrible. I fully believe they're trying to win these games, and they're just that bad. Like back-to-back weeks where your defense only allows 13 points and you lose. You've scored
Yeah.
17 points in the last 2 weeks combined. Like this is crazy. Against the Broncos in London, they had a historically terrible offensive performance. I believe
Yeah.
these players are at least trying to win and save their dignity. But if you can't even throw 3 passing yards in the game, at this point, yeah, maybe just try and tank, blow up the whole
Well, yeah.
facility.
I mean, the defense does look a lot better than offense, but the defense doesn't necessarily look good. Like,
Yeah,
they held the Broncos to 13 points. The Broncos had 0 points through 3 quarters against the Giants. They held the Dolphins, or who was it? Who did they just play? I'm blanking.
uh,
Who did they just play? The Panthers. They
the
held the
Panthers, yeah.
Panthers to 13 points, right? The Panthers' offense, like, is very up and down, right? So
Mm-hmm.
even though they've had good performances the last 2 weeks, I'm still not necessarily high on the Jets defense. And I think obviously the players are trying to win, right? Does that mean the coach is trying to win? Does that mean that the owner wants to win? Not necessarily. I mean, there
I
is no such thing as players tanking in
I
the
do
NFL.
think the
It's
owner.
always two coaches.
I do really think the owner wants to win. He has a huge ego. The owner's ego is
I
impalpable.
guess.
Uh, and I just don't think the ownership of this team, the coaching of this team, the quarterback of this
Yeah.
team, it is good. There's
All I know
no
is
way
that
else
the
to put it.
Jets are where careers go to die. It's NFL
Yes,
hell. That is New York Jets. And
yes,
that kind of segues me into my hot take section. So, you want to go into the hot takes for today?
yeah. Let's go into the hot takes.
What are our biggest NFL hot takes? So, I'll start out with mine. As I just said, the Jets are where careers go to die, but one man has made it out there, like out of there semi alive. Robert Saleh. And my hot take of the day is that
Mm.
Robert Saleh is not only the best coordinator, offensive or defensive, in the league, but he would still be a top 20 level head coach in the NFL if he had a job.
Wow. You know what?
I don't think he was the problem ever. I truly don't.
No. And you were talking about people making it out of the Jets. I don't want to make this about Aaron Rodgers, but I'm going to bring up Aaron Rodgers because they were making him out to be the problem. The same way they were kind of making Robert Saleh out to be the problem when in his tenure. Like I think the Jets are trying to throw anyone and everyone under the bus instead of looking in the mirror at themselves.
I
Sorry,
was one of those guys.
I just hate the Jets. I hate the
I
Jets
was one
and what they did to my Aaron Rodgers. They flew him out. Aaron Glenn flew him out just to fire him. God. But anyways, yeah,
I
I do
I
agree
can
that Robert Saleh would be top, maybe even
I
15 head
yeah.
coach.
Yeah, I was on the boat of Rodgers wasn't playing very good football in New York, but yeah. I mean, for Saleh, he's running a top 10 defense in the NFL right now, and
Mm-hmm.
he's missing two all pro level players in their prime.
Mm-hmm.
Like 8 or 9 of the starters on the defense are first and second year players. He just held Bijan Robinson, probably the best running back in football, to his worst game of the season overall with 2.9 yards per carry as well. And he's doing this while his team hasn't even been getting turnovers. They don't even have a single interception this season. And he's still stuffing offenses. And going back to the Jets take, the Jets are just a poverty franchise. The problem was not him. He led multiple defenses in New York. He carried Zach Wilson to way too many wins with those great defenses.
Yeah.
The defense immediately crumbles when he leaves, and he's even replaced by a defensive guy. He's also a guy that players tend to love. All the Niners defensive players love Saleh,
Yeah.
and he's
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 a
truly
lovable
a
guy.
player first coach. But the whole story with him in New York was that he lost the locker room. But I don't think that was because of him. I think that was because of the owner.
Yeah, I think that whole franchise is just made a name of throwing people under the bus, blaming everybody but themselves. And I really do think, I hope Robert Saleh doesn't become a head coach selfishly, just so he can keep,
Oh, I
coaching defense
agree.
for the
I
Niners.
fully agree. The
But
Niners need him.
yeah, the things that he's doing over there, him and Kyle Shanahan are born to be together.
Yeah.
Kyle
The
Shanahan, probably
Niners
the
are
best
5-2 right
offensive
now.
mind.
They might have a losing record if they didn't have Saleh this season.
Yeah.
What was your hot take of the day?
My hot take, also kind of, I wouldn't say like a hunch, but something I'm trying to manifest into existence. The Chiefs are not making the Super Bowl for at least the next 3 years. They're
Nope.
done.
Get
They're
out of
done
here.
with the Super Bowl. Mark it
Get
here
out of here.
first. Stamp it. Go back to this in 2028. No Super Bowls. I think they're finally going to get stopped in those AFC championships. I think next year this team is not going to be Super Bowl ready. I think with Travis Kelsey leaving, uh, things are just going to take kind of a downward turn. I hope. I have no stats to
I
base this off
hope.
of. This is my hope.
I would love to manifest that with you, but realistically speaking, I am on the opposite side of the spectrum. I think they have a very good chance to make the Super Bowl this year.
I pray they don't,
The
I'm gonna say they don't.
I think the Ravens are just not that caliber. Even if they go on, Lamar goes on some crazy run and makes the playoffs, I don't think that they're that caliber because the defense isn't going to be elite ever this season.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills, I just nothing moves me about the Bills being able to beat the Chiefs this year
I
compared to
think
other years.
I think they can. I think this can finally be the year they break the seal. Uh, we're gonna move past the
And
Steelers, and I want to talk about that. But just know, I know they're gonna win this year. I
yeah,
mean,
I
even the
also trust the
Colts.
Chiefs over the Colts. The Colts are contenders, but I trust the Chiefs more than them.
I could see the Colts pulling kind of like a Titan situation when they beat the Patriots with Tom Brady, like kind of knocking,
Yeah,
like surprisingly knocking the Chiefs out of the playoffs. And maybe
maybe.
if they don't even go to win the Super Bowl, I think there's a chance that they could be the team that knocks the Giant out.
Who do you think's better right now, Daniel Jones now or like Tannehill on that Titans team?
Daniel
Just a side
Jones.
question.
Daniel Jones. I think
You
that
think
Titans
so?
team was
I
really
was really high on Tannehill back then. I thought he
well.
was so underrated.
It's kind of the same thing I was talking about earlier. Like when you have a running back like Derrick Henry or Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor, you free up so much pressure for the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take that weight off their shoulders, they're going to be able to perform at a higher level because they don't
For
have to
sure.
keep doing everything.
For sure. Yeah. I don't know. I think that this Chiefs offense is probably the best offense they've had in the last 2 or 3 years. The defense is probably the worst, but the offense is almost certainly the best to me. And I think Worthy has gone a bit better this year. Rice is back. Hopefully, Rice stays throughout the whole season for them. The
Mm-hmm.
run game is kind of but Mahomes is playing really high level football right now, and I think this is the best he's played over the past few years. And I think that's what's scary to me is that they've been going to these Super Bowls and winning Super Bowls, and Mahomes is obviously playing great, but he's playing at another level right now, in my opinion.
We'll see by the end of the season because
We will see.
the
I
Chiefs have
hope
been a
you
little up and
manifest
down.
it. I am right there with you.
I'm manifesting it.
All right.
Trust me, buddy.
All right. I think it's about that time. What time is it, Ronnie?
It's trivia time.
Yes, it is. All right. Today for trivia, we have got what do I even call this? I was supposed to write up a description. I didn't write up
We
a
call
description.
it the fun, goofy guess the list time.
Yes. All right. Trivia. Head-to-head trivia. Top 10 lists. So we each brought a statistical list of like these top 10 guys or like top 10 guys from a certain era, and we have 3 strikes to guess the other person's whole list.
All right.
It's pretty simple. Do you
You,
want to
you you
do you want
guys
to
will get it
guess
as we
first?
go. Yeah, I'll guess.
All right. So my list is who were the top 10 rushing leaders of the 2020 NFL season?
Okay. So we got 10 guys here. I get to have the teams. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna get out of the way. Derrick Henry on the Titans, number
Yep.
one.
1 for 1.
I mean, just super super memorable. Vikings. Uh,
Hey, shout out Derrick Henry that season too,
Shout
having
out
over
Derrick
2,000
Henry.
rushing yards.
This is really just about remembering who was the starting running backs from this year. So
If I'm you, I'm just running my mind through Superstar KO and X Factors back in 2020. If you were a big Madden guy, I'm not sure if you were then.
I dabbled in some Madden. I'm gonna go Jonathan
Okay.
Taylor with the Colts though.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, 2 for 2.
Aaron Jones on the Packers. I remember him.
Yep.
Vikings are escaping me.
Wow.
Uh, Same with the Bears. Who the hell was on the Bears? And the Jaguars? Oh my god. Okay.
The Jaguars one is my favorite one. I'll say that. Actually, it's top 3. There's a couple other good ones on here.
Okay, Browns, I'm gonna go Nick Chubb.
Yep.
Seems pretty easy to me. Uh
4 knockdown.
is This is Lamar's 1,000-yard rushing year, I think. So give me Lamar for the Ravens.
Wow, I thought that was gonna be like the one where like you were thinking only running backs and you were trying to think of a Ravens running back. But
Uh,
good job on remembering that it's not just running backs. That's good.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking like the Ravens have had poverty running backs like for
Yeah.
so long until they
Until
had Derrick
Henry.
Henry. Broncos. Okay, so the Broncos. Did I say the Raiders?
No, you didn't.
I don't even know
The
the Raiders.
Broncos one, I think, is the hardest.
Okay, the Broncos, the Raiders, the Browns, and the
Jaguars,
Jaguars,
Vikings.
and the Bears.
Yeah, you have 5 down so far.
Okay. Oh my golly. I gotta think. Okay. I think the Raiders was Josh Jacobs.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, I said the
4 more to
Browns.
go. You have all 3 strikes.
I said Nick Chubb for the
Oh yeah.
Browns, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. You did.
Um, Genuinely no idea for the Bears. Like I can't think of. Are we allowed to give hints for these?
It's kind of a tricky one. I'll once you start getting some strikes out, I'll give you a hint after each strike.
Okay.
But I need some guesses here. You have 3 strikes total. You haven't used 0 yet.
Good golly. Was the Broncos Javonte Williams? Did he do good this year? Was he even on the
And
team this year?
I think
Damn
this
it.
was his. I think the next year was his rookie year, or maybe the year
Okay.
after. I think the next year was his rookie year.
Okay.
So 1 strike. All right. I will for the Broncos.
Okay.
Or tell me one you want to hint on. I'll give you that. How about that?
Give me a hint on the. Yeah, give me a hint on the Broncos. You said that was the hardest one.
This was this player's first year on the team.
Oh God.
His prime he spent on
Doesn't
another
help.
team.
It doesn't help.
I feel like that. Cool, because I would start to think of players from other teams. Is what I would say. Like he's not known as a Broncos running back, at least
Okay.
in his prime.
Okay. This doesn't help me at all.
Yeah, I really think he only had that one good year on the Broncos. I mean, he didn't even have 1,000 yards this season. He had what 9 something. He
You're
didn't
asking me to
like
name bums.
before that. He had a pretty good career. Maybe not a super long career, but a pretty good career. Pretty good few years on another team.
Okay. Um, I I genuinely I'm blanking, so I don't even know how I'm gonna get the Jaguars and the Broncos and the Vikings and the Bears. Give me a hint for the Bears.
I
I'm
need you to
using
get
all my
another
hints.
strikeout. I need you
Oh
to get another
fuck you.
strikeout.
Uh, I'm There's no way. I was about to say Justin Fields for the Bears, but there's no way he had
Too
more
early.
rushing than Lamar. Yeah.
I think it was drafted in 21 also.
Was the
I'll give you more hints for everybody after you get the strikeout.
Broncos J.K. Dobbins?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Dobbins was a big Ravens guy for a while.
Yeah, he was in the Ravens for a while, but I thought he was in the Broncos. I'm just
All right,
naming shit
I'm
now.
gonna pivot off the Broncos one. The
Okay.
Bears one, I'm gonna say he's a current running back on another team right now, and he's still a solid running back.
Okay. Think.
He's not number one, but he's one of the best second strings in the league. Probably the best, actually. I would say by far the best RB2 in the league. Like, not even close. He's an RB1 level back.
I don't
Just
know.
because.
I'm just gonna go off what you're saying. I don't remember if he was on the Bears or not. But is it David Montgomery?
Yeah, you don't remember him on the Bears?
No, he was on the
He was goaded
Bears.
on the
Oh
Bears.
my god,
Yeah,
I didn't
for
follow
most
the
of his
Bears
career.
in 2020.
All right. I'm going to give you the Vikings one, or I'm going to give you a hint for it because this one you should get. He
Okay,
has a little brother that's one of the best running backs in the league right now.
there's brothers in the league that are both running backs.
Well, the dude that's at number 2 is no longer in the league.
Okay,
He's no longer in the league. But his little brother is I have him as a top. I think I ranked him 6th in my running backs list last week. He was in the top 7 for sure.
okay. I'm just on the Jaguars and the Vikings now, right?
You also have the Broncos technically,
Oh yeah, you're right.
but I don't know if you're gonna get that
Fuck,
one if
fuck
you
me
haven't
with the
gotten it yet.
Broncos.
So focus on the Vikings. The Vikings is by far the easiest.
All right.
This guy was a really good running back for like 5 years at least.
I
Well,
think I
maybe about
had
5
him
years.
on my fantasy team too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
His
he
name is on the tip of my tongue is a problem.
he had a really quick fall off. Like he went from being really good to being really bad really quickly.
The pro I think I know I can picture him in my mind, but I can't I can't remember his name for the life of me. Oh my god. Uh yes, I know exactly. I love this guy. He's one of my favorite running
Come
backs.
on, you can cook up with this. Let's go.
Oh, it was Dalvin Cook.
I was hoping, dude. If you didn't get that hint, I was giving you a strike, bro.
Okay, I'm not gonna get the Broncos and Jaguars, so I give up.
You want to just give up? All right.
Yeah, I give up.
So you finished with 8 completed.
Okay.
The Broncos was Melvin Gordon,
Oh.
which I don't remember him being ever very good in the Broncos, but I guess whatever is 986 yards were good enough to get him top 10.
Yeah, I
And then
vaguely
number
remember him.
6 is the 1 year wonder, my goat, James Robinson.
James Robinson?
Yeah. Do you remember him?
No, I don't.
You don't remember James Robinson?
No,
He was
apparently
so
not.
goated for 1 year, bro.
Wow.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, I would have
Alrighty.
never gotten that. Okay, here's my list for you. I think mine is considerably easier, especially once the hints start coming out.
Okay.
Last 10 years, Super Bowl MVPs.
See, I suck at. I already know I'm gonna suck at this, but we're gonna. All right.
You got this. I think you can do this.
All right.
Out of sheer real
One.
power.
Oh, was the Eagles Saquon or was it Hurts? I don't think it was Saquon. It was Hurts, right?
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
Yes. Eagles last year was
Okay.
Jalen Hurts.
Okay. Um,
What about the Chiefs 2024?
was there a Chiefs Super Bowl where it wasn't Mahomes? I'm trying to think of that. I'm just gonna go home with Mahomes and wait, 24 was Eagles, Chiefs. Yeah, I'll go Mahomes
24 was
in
Niners Chiefs.
24. Oh shoot, you're right. It was 2023 was Eagles Chiefs. I'll still go Mahomes for 2024.
Yep, that's correct.
I'm gonna go with Mahomes in 2023 as well.
That is correct. What about
Okay.
the Rams?
Um, I have a feel. Was it Cup? Was it Cooper Cup?
It was Cooper Cup.
Okay. Buccaneers. Was it Brady?
It was Brady.
Chiefs 2020. It had to have been Mahomes, right?
Yes, it was Patrick Mahomes.
All right. That was when it gets. Was it Brady in 2019? Which one was? Shoot, I swear Edelman won one. but I don't think it was 2019. Was it Brady in 2019?
No. This was Rams Patriots 13-3.
Shoot. I'm gonna pass that one. Was it Foles in 2018 for the Eagles?
It was Foles.
Okay, so I have one strike, and I have three to go. 2017 or 2016 Broncos. Was it Von Miller?
It was Von Miller.
Bang! Okay, I
See,
was about to say Peyton Manning, and then it snuck into my line
you
last
said
second.
you're gonna
Okay,
be bad at this, but you've been rocking. Let's see if you can get
these
all of them. You've
two,
already beat me.
th-
Let's see if you can
these
get all
two
of these.
Patriots are. I haven't beaten you yet. If I don't get one of these, we're
Yeah,
tied.
you've got more than 8, and I gave up. So
Okay. Was 2017 Patriots Brady?
yes, Tom Brady.
Oh, okay, that was pretty easy. All right, and then 2019 Patriots. That had to have been Edelman, right?
Yes, Julian Edelman won 2019.
I knew it. I just wasn't sure which one. Okay. There's a one strike sweep. So I win
Yeah, next time I won't go so easy on you.
2-1 all time in the trivia rankings now. I am up. Let's go.
For now. For now.
That was fun. I like that trivia.
That was good.
A fun one. All right, let's move on. We're actually gonna wait another question to get back into some NFL stuff, but the NBA season starts today as we're recording this. It would have been started 2 days ago when we released it, but it starts today for us. So, since the season's starting, can we predict the NBA MVP and finals winner?
All right. Do you want to go with MVP or finals winner first?
Let's go MVP. Who do you got?
I have Shohei Ohtani. I think he's going to take over not only the NBA, but the NFL. He's going to take over the hockey. He's going to take over golf.
I love
He's
it.
got everything. But in all
He
seriousness,
can do it all.
Yeah, he can. In all seriousness, I have 3 players, and I think you probably have the same 3, or at least 2 of these. Jokic and Shy. I think are going to
Jay.
go head to head again. Shy. I think Jokic and Shy. But after going into the mountains and training with the monks, I think this could be the year Wemby
Yeah.
competes for that MVP title. So
Did
I'm
you
gonna go.
did you
I'm gonna
happen
go
to
with Wemby.
see my TikTok I posted earlier today?
I did. I did see your TikTok.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Wemby's my guy.
Those are my top 3. I think the way you put them in order is my order. It's Jokic, Shea, and then Wemby.
Shy.
But I am Shy. Sorry, I'm pretty bought into Jokic. He he put up a very competitive season last year against Shea's amazing season. I do think Shea. I don't know. A lot of the year I was riding the Jokic boat, but I do think Shea deserved it.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
the big,
honestly, it was kind of like
yeah,
a Josh Allen Lamar kind of thing where
100%.
really
There,
goes
there
either
was
way.
2 really good races last year. But I think the big difference between Jokic and Shea last year is that the Thunder won 18 more games than the Nuggets. That was the difference between the
Yeah.
1 and the 5 seed. And I hate using team success in an MVP conversation. It's a most valuable player award. It should be a player-based award, but it commonly seems like you have to lead an elite team in order to win the
Yeah.
NBA MVP. And the Nuggets were not that last year. But the Nuggets this year had a top 3 offseason in the NBA, and Jokic has a much, much better chance at leading the Nuggets to a top 2 to 3 seed in the West. And I think he can lead that elite team and close the gap. And I think there's a good chance last year if the Nuggets won 10 more games that Jokic does win it over Shea.
Oh yeah, I believe that. It really has become a best player and the best team award.
Mm-hmm.
But
For sure.
I don't count out Jokic
Yeah.
taking his team to the promised land
Yeah.
this year.
And now Jokic has a year break from voter fatigue, and now Shea, I know he's only won one MVP, but like he kind of has to deal with that now.
Yeah. I mean,
I
the
think
hype
Jokic
around
is
Shea is
really set
unreal.
up.
And he's a foul merchant anyway, so I believe Jokic does deserve it.
Yeah. Who's your finals prediction? Finals winner prediction?
So I had Thunders and the Nuggies as two of my teams. But I also have a couple teams that I want to shout out as maybe some like, kind of frisky contenders. Number
Okay.
one's the Cavaliers. I think they can put
Mm.
together another really solid regular season. They're just kind of like a very complete team. So I believe they could have a shot. Lakers with Bronny as the MVP. Just throwing that out there. The Knicks have Mike Brown now. You know how much we love Mike Brown. So
Yeah.
He can do it.
That's interesting. I actually have a different take on Mike Brown than most Kings fans because I'm a Kings fan, and Kings fans hated that we fired Mike Brown, and it I will say it caused Fox to be out of sack. And Fox is my favorite player of all time. My one basketball jersey I own is a Fox jersey, but I was really low on Mike Brown's decision making and overall like scheme that in his last year with the Kings. I love the dude. He's an awesome dude, but I didn't think it was as crazy as a lot of Kings fans thought to fire Mike Brown. But I hope him all the best in New York, and I think he can succeed this season. But my finals prediction, I kind of detailed this in a video the other day, but if it's not the Thunder, it's because the Nuggets will have knocked them out. The
Mm.
East is wide open, but there's not a team that I'm really convinced is elite. There's not many teams that have separated themselves in the East.
Yeah.
And for me, the Nuggets and the Thunder are probably the best two teams going into the season. And I just piggybacking off my MVP pick, I think it's Jokic is going to lead the Nuggets to another championship.
I
I
definitely
think,
think in Jokic's
yeah,
career he has one or maybe even two or three more championships to give. So I'm
I
not
think so
surprised
too.
if it be this year.
Yeah, and I think Jokic's play style is really suited to take him deep into his career. He doesn't need to be athletic to play because he's not athletic already. Like he's really not. It's
Yeah.
all like it's all like IQ and it's all mechanics and the little things. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think Jokic has a good chance to win it all. And I think the Cam Johnson upgrade from Michael Porter Jr. is going to be huge. I love Cam Johnson so much as a basketball player. So
All right.
all right, that was our little basketball, a little off topic from football. But let's move over to a football question, and it's a surprise question I have for you, Ronnie. All
What is
right.
it?
Would you rather
Okay.
NFL wide receiver edition? I'm going to give you two NFL wide receivers at a time, or I'm going to start out with two NFL wide receivers, and you're going to tell me which one you would rather have. We'll get the win, or we'll get rid of the one you didn't want, and I'll bring in another one. And I want this to go really rapid fire. I'm
Okay.
going to keep throwing them at you. I
And
have
I'm thinking
15.
I'm thinking from a Steelers mind. Who would fit best on
Uh,
the Steelers?
that's
I don't
really
know if that
funny that you
changes
say that.
anything, but let's go.
That's really funny that you say that because I start out with George Pickens and Garrett Wilson.
Give me George
Former
Pickens.
Steeler. George Pickens over Garrett Wilson. George
Yeah.
Pickens or Rasheed Rice.
Give me George Pickens.
Okay. George Pickens or T. Higgins.
George Pickens.
Wow. Okay. George Pickens or Emeka Ibuka.
Give me Igbuka.
Okay. Ibuka or Devonte Adams.
Igbuka.
Okay. Ibuka or AJ Brown.
Igbuka. We're talking current.
Well,
I'm talking
yeah. Like who would you
careers.
rather have on your team right now?
Yeah.
Ibuka or Drake London.
Drake London.
Okay. Drake London or Nico Collins.
Drake London.
Okay. Drake London or Amon Ra St. Brown.
Amon Ra.
Amon Ra or CeeDee Lamb.
CD.
CD or JSN.
CD.
CD or Puka Nakua.
Puka.
Puka or Justin Jefferson.
Puka.
Puka or Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
All right, very interesting. I like some of those picks. That was my list of my not in order, but my rough list of my top 15 NFL wide receivers.
Mm.
So, just generally, the guys that I started out with can be interchanged with a couple other guys, but it was a very rough top 15 list, not in order for me.
I like that.
Although
That was
the
fun.
better ones I saved towards the end. But yeah, well,
Jamar
we'll
Chase,
see how
come
the
to the
comments like that.
Steelers. Come to the Steelers, Jamar.
Bro, come to the Niners, bro. We don't got we don't got a healthy wide receiver right now.
All right.
All right. So moving on from the surprise question, we have another question that we're gonna kind of bounce around, not player to player, but team to team this time. Do
Mhm.
these teams have a shot at the playoffs? So teams that aren't in the playoff picture technically right now, but do they have a shot at the playoffs? Do you have any ones, Ronnie, that you want to talk about specifically?
Before I talk about these, all my teams are from the NFC. I think the NFC is much more exciting this year than the AFC. Like the
I
AFC,
100% agree.
we kind of have things figured out in the AFC. NFC is really wide
Wait a minute.
open when you think about it.
Wait. No, I disagree. I'm actually the complete opposite. I was mixing it up.
Really? You think the AFC is more exciting?
Okay, yes. So here's the thing. You look at I'm gonna pull them up. You look at the standings in the NFC. Who in the playoffs right now do I genuinely think is going to fall out of the playoff race? Nobody. The Packers, the Niners, the Eagles, the Buccaneers, the Lions, the Seahawks, the Rams. I am so high on all those teams. It's so hard for me to see any of those teams like fall off. The next up in the 8 slot right now is the Bears. Maybe, but like
I
like
I
who
think
are they
that
gonna
fight
pass?
I think that fight for the 8 spot is going to be really exciting. That's all I'm going to say. And I know people are high on the Packers, but I still don't believe in them. They're overhyped.
Yeah, I'm cooled off a little bit on them. But I
But he
think going back to why I think the AFC is so much better than the NFC, there's so many more teams I think can fall out of the playoff picture. I think the Jaguars can easily fall out. I think the Steelers have a chance of falling out, and I think the
no.
Chargers have a chance of falling out.
No.
And the Chiefs aren't even in the playoff picture. They're the 8 seed right now. They're one spot out.
I I guess, but I think there's so many more exciting NFC teams.
That's fair. I think for the AFC, there's more teams that can fall out, but for the NFC, there's more teams that can jump in.
Yeah.
I think is
And,
a fair way to see it.
now that you've explained it, I think it is a lot closer to me, like in terms of exciting conferences. But they are kind of that is the key difference.
Yeah.
But let's actually talk about the teams.
Yeah.
So in the NFC, I have a few teams I wanted to mention.
Okay.
the The first one is the Vikings. I'm still kind of high
Mm.
on the Vikings, and I know they're the bottom on the NFC North, but I think there's a bit of a chance that they can make that push, especially in such a competitive division. Another team I want to shout out, the Cowboys. We were just talking about them. They just got back to 500. I think they can make a bit of a push towards that playoff spot. We're kind of cooled off on the Eagles this season, especially with Saquon underperforming. So there's a chance the Eagles could drop, another game or two, and the Cowboys could overtake the lead. And finally, I just want to throw out the Panthers. Oh, they're just a fun team. I like the
Yeah.
Panthers.
I think there are a lot of fun teams in the NFC, but also considering how high I am on the teams that are already in the playoff picture, I was
Mm-hmm.
very pessimistic in going through the these teams. So like I'm just gonna rapid fire the 5 teams that would like maybe have a chance if some crazy turn. But I'm gonna tell you whether I actually think they have a real chance to make the playoffs. So the
Okay.
Panthers, they're 4-3 right now. No, the Panthers are too up and down. I just don't. They're 4-3, but they're on a 3-game winning streak. 2 of those wins are against maybe the 2 worst teams in the league, in the Jets and the Dolphins. So I'm not big on the Panthers. The Cowboys, no. The defense is too bad. The offense is amazing. The defense is too bad. And again, Matt Eberflus defenses get worse throughout the year. It is not going to get any better for them.
We'll
The
see.
Commanders, they have a small chance, but it's only if Jane Daniels can stay healthy. And right now, he can't. I think
Mm-hmm.
he's going to miss more time with his hammy. So the Commanders, if Jaden Daniels is out for multiple weeks, then no, I don't think so. The Vikings, I'm no on. The QB play won't be sufficient enough this year. I truly believe that. Carson Wentz, I don't think will be good enough. Like he had a good stretch at the end of the game versus the Eagles, but for most of that game, he looked really bad to me. And then JJ McCarthy, when he comes back, he's just too raw right now. I'm not saying he won't ever be good, but right this year he won't be good. And then the Falcons, I think Penix is holding them back. I'm a big Penix hater.
Fair
Penix has
enough.
like the highest inaccurate throw rate this year, and he's has one of the lowest pressure rates.
You know what? Fair enough. I'm not married to any of these teams being able to make a
Mm-hmm.
push, but if there is one team I had to pick that could make the playoffs in the NFC, I'm going with the Cowboys. You
Yeah,
know,
outside
I
of the
mean,
Bears, because the Bears are like right there in record.
yeah, but
I
I
think
don't
the
trust the
Cowboys are a fair
Bears.
pick.
I don't trust the Bears at all. I really
I
don't.
like the Cowboys pick there.
All right, let's move on. We have
Yeah.
another little game. Would you like to explain it?
Yeah, so this is a can we guess the same athlete? I don't know what it's actually called, the game. You guys have probably seen it on like TikTok and stuff. It's where Ronnie and I are going to say we'll go football player today, but
Mm-hmm.
we're going to say a football player at the same time and then we're gonna regroup and try and think of like the connection between those players and keep going guessing players at the same time until we guess the same one.
We have to get as quick as possible. We don't
Yes.
win or lose anything. It's just for
We're
dignity.
just it's like wavelength. We're kind of seeing if we're on the same wavelength, just in a different style today.
All right.
I already have my starting player loaded up. You wanna
Okay.
go?
Current all time. What are we doing?
All time.
All time. All right. I have my player.
3, 2, 1. Haha
Peyton
Clinton
Manning.
Dix.
Haha, Clint Dix.
Haha Clinton Dix.
Okay.
Clinton Dix. The GOAT. The
All
GOAT
right.
safety.
I have my player.
Whoa. Okay. I have my player. 3, 2, 1. Aaron Rodgers.
Talanoa Hufanga. Okay.
Oh, we went too far to each person. Aaron Rodgers and Talanoa Hufanga. Wait.
I have my
Okay.
player.
I got it. 3, 2, 1. Raheem
Brock
Mostert.
Purdy.
Raheem
Okay.
Mostert and Brock Purdy. That's not that far off.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yay! Bang! What was that?
We
4
did it.
guesses?
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
That was good. That
I
was
thought it
actually
would
pretty
take
good.
longer. Yeah.
Let's go. I'm glad we got the Christian McCaffrey one.
Today
Let's
we're
go.
on the same wavelength.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Do you want to do one
That's
more?
it?
I want to do one more of those.
Okay, let's do one more. Yeah.
Let's do
Real
one more.
quick.
Okay. Let me think of a player. Okay, I got one. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Grover
Najee
Stewart.
Harris.
Grover Stewart. Okay, it's
Sounds
kind
like
of
a
opposite sides of the
president.
ball there.
Jeez. Okay.
What? Do you not know Grover Stewart? Hold on. Where do I go with that? Oh, this is easy. Wait. Okay. Grover Stewart's D tackle, by the way. If you don't know Grover Stewart. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Cam
Joey
Hayward.
Bosa. Okay.
Okay, we're at the same position group, kind of. Joey Bosa and Cam's. Okay, I think this is easy. 3, 2, 1. TJ Watt. Bang.
Wow.
3.
Bang.
That was good.
We're
that
good
was
at
good.
This.
Alrighty. I say we go one more and try and get into.
No, we're moving on to the coach call.
Fine. Okay. All right. Those are our 9 main questions. Now we move on to the weekly clutch call. The clutch call is a question we do as question 10 every week, and it's basically a question where we try and work together to come to a consensus. So, this week's clutch call, can we blind rank random starting running backs? So, I have a wheel of all of these starting running backs in the NFL right now. We're going to spin them and we're going to blind rank the first 5 we roll.
All right. Let's get it done.
Should I just screen record or should you want me to show it? I mean, this is the wheel. I'll show you guys.
There's the wheel. Just so you know, we're not doing any, hokey pokey here. Yeah. It's a real wheel. No
there's
funny
the wheel
business.
on screen recording. You can see.
No funny business with the wheel. Don't worry, guys.
Our first running back.
It's a real wheel.
Starting off hot. Jonathan Taylor. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go number 2. I would go number 2.
I would go 1.
I would save that one spot.
There's 32 running backs, though, that could be spun on this list. There's only 1, maybe 2 I would put over him. What are the chances we get, though?
I put a couple guys over him. I put CMC over him.
I don't think so.
I would put Derrick Henry over him.
No.
Here's my thought process.
No.
If we're putting these running backs on the Colts, I think they're going to have similar or even greater success than Jonathan Taylor. I think a certain part of it is a product of his team. And a product of Shane Steichen's scheme.
Bro. JT is so good.
I'm still putting him at number 2. I'm just saying he's not, the greatest in the world.
You're gonna ruin this list. I'm telling you right now. We're not.
Okay, fine. We'll put him at number 1.
No. He's at 2. He's at 2. I already wrote him down at 2.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor at 2. All right. Next
Spin
screen recording. Josh Jacobs. I think this is a good 3. If we have JT at 2, I think this is a perfect 3.
I would go 4 with Josh Jacobs.
What? Why are you so low on everybody, bro?
I just think he had that one really good year in the Raiders.
He had a great year last year.
Yeah. but I feel like there's so many other more exciting running
Okay,
backs.
think about it like this. This is the midpoint of our list. So you're saying he's like an average. Like not you're not saying that, but like this would be placing him at about the average starting running back tier. At
That's
3. If you want to
fair
go
enough.
4, that's below average.
I just
You see what I'm
think
saying?
there's a well, it's not about average, it's about the talent of running backs in the league. And I feel like there's a lot
Yeah.
it's a lot more like top heavy. And I think
I
Josh
just
Jacobs
I
kind of falls a little bit out of that. But we'll put him at number 3.
Okay, we'll put him
We'll
on number
soothe
3.
your nerves and put him at number 3.
Thank you. All right, next spin. It's giving me Alvin Kamara.
Mm.
I think this is perfect for.
Yeah, a little bit past his prime, but not terrible.
Yeah, I think this
Uh,
is perfect for.
I
Yeah.
think he's good at number 4. Yeah.
All right, we have 1 and 5 left. So we got the two extremes, which is probably not good for us. Ashton Genty. He
In
has to be at
terms
5, right?
in terms of prospect, in terms of where he's gonna be in a couple years, in terms of if I want him on my team, I might put him at number 1.
But that, we're talking about right now, though. So, unfortunately, there's no way he's not going in 1. Or
Yeah,
there's no way
so
he's going in
we'll
1.
put
He's
him
going
at
in 5.
5. We'll put him at 5.
If I was just to rank this list,
Actually,
I'd probably put him behind between Taylor and Jacobs. I'm really high on Genty, a lot higher than most people
you
are.
know what? I might still go with 1 because even right now he's great. It's just the Raiders' line is terrible. Like
I can't.
if I put current Genty on the Colts, oh boy,
It is so
he's gonna
much
break
more extreme,
records.
though, to say Genty over Jonathan Taylor than to say Kamara over Genty, I feel like. There's no way you can there's no argument for Genty over Taylor right now. I just don't think so.
I'm just saying you put Taylor on the Raiders and he's gonna do just as poorly. But fine, we'll put him at 5.
All
Who's
right,
our
well
number 1?
now we're gonna see who's going at 1 because you didn't want to put Taylor at 1.
I don't believe in Jonathan Taylor.
Travis freaking Etienne, bro.
It's a good number 1.
That was not as terrible. Dang it. All right, well, there's our list of top 5 blind ranking running backs.
I think we did good.
Number 1, Travis Etienne. Number 2, JT. Number
I
3, Josh
told you
Jacobs. Number 4, Kamara. Number 5, Ashton Genty.
we should have put Ashton Genty at 1. I'm telling you.
That probably would have been better, but I just wasn't willingly putting Genty over Taylor right now.
We'll see in a
If
couple
I had
years.
the option, I couldn't.
We'll see in a couple years.
All right. Yeah, well, those are our 10 sports questions of the day. Now it's time to get a little bit off topic. Ronnie, today I wanted to talk about some fast food hot takes.
Yes. What are our hot takes in regards
Do you
to
have
fast
anything
food?
crazy?
Um, Nothing crazy, like
Okay.
super crazy, but I wanted to throw out a couple of takes, a couple of
Okay.
opinions about fast food in the fast food industry. First of all, this isn't really a hot take at all, but Jesus, things are getting expensive, especially for fast food. Like lower those goddamn
Facts.
prices. It was
Facts.
supposed to be a convenient, affordable, but it's not anymore. Anyways, number 1, KFC is highly underrated. Is my first take.
Oh,
I need to see more people put some respect on KFC's name because I think their food is pretty good. I think those mashed potatoes are good. The gravy is good. Uh, I usually never get soda when I go to fast food, but I love the root
same.
beer. The A&W root beer at KFC is actually really good. So, shout out KFC and the chicken
Isn't
sandwich.
isn't A&W its own thing? Like, don't they have their own restaurant?
It's A&W, at least the one in where we live.
Yeah,
It's A&W and KFC. So
that's
they're
right.
combined. Yeah. And so the A&W handles
That's right.
the root beer part of it, and it's delicious.
Okay, interesting. I like that take. I think that's a strong take. Um, the one I'm most passionate about is Panera Bread is terrible.
Mm.
Panera Bread is terrible. They're killing people with their lemonade, or at least they were. That's my
I
first
wish
take
I
on it.
tried that lemonade before they got rid of it.
I
So
know, right?
sad.
Get the zoomies or something, bro. And then the whole point in fast food is to eat unhealthily. I don't want to go to a fast food place and eat healthy. Like that's not why I'm going there. And Panera is trying to seem healthy, but you know what? They're even failing at that because it's not like they're actually healthy. They just have the illusion of that.
Yeah, yeah. You see like a lettuce in your food and you think it's gonna change your life. Yeah, I haven't been to Panera that much. I think I've had like a salad or sandwich from them, but
It's
if
been a
I
long time since I
if
went.
I'm craving fast food, Panera's kind of like on the cusp of fast food. You can maybe say it's like a little bit, higher
Yeah,
tier than a fast food place.
yeah.
But I don't hate that take at all. Like if I'm
I
craving
I,
fast food, why am I going to
I think
Panera
the
Bread?
thing is I searched up. I considered it fast food because I searched up fast food places and Panera popped up.
Maybe it's
I
just because
searched it up to give me some inspiration.
the
So
quality of their food is so low. It might as well be.
they literally just go microwave it in the back.
Okay, I have
Got it.
another opinion.
Okay.
McDonald's needs to start adding stuff to their menu.
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah, yeah.
And this kind of goes with another one I had. Taco Bell. The hype is real with Taco Bell. The reason why Taco Bell is doing so well right now and has been doing so well over this past 5-10 years is because they're constantly changing their menu. They're constantly adding new things, incentives for people to go and try stuff. McDonald's
Yeah.
right now is just kind of coasting off of their classic stuff. And I mean, yeah, who wouldn't go for a Big Mac or a McChicken? But I want them to start adding more exciting stuff because all of their like brand deal like meals or this stuff when like a movie comes out you get a meal. It's just like a quarter pounder, but they add barbecue sauce instead of ketchup. Like it's they're not changing anything. They're just repackaging stuff they already have and selling it as
I
something
love
new.
that take so much. I love that. I didn't think about that. Like I haven't really ever thought about that, but that's such facts. McDonald's isn't fun enough. Like they're great and they're consistent, but they're not fun enough.
Yeah.
They bring back the damn Travis Scott meal, bro.
Bring back the Travis Scott meal. Start adding
Yeah,
fun, wacky stuff to the menu,
yeah.
and maybe I'll come back.
Um, yeah, I agree. My next one is this one probably won't hold up for too long because they were bought out by private equity in the last year, but
hmm
Jersey Mike's is the best sandwich shop, like fast food sandwich shop, and second place isn't close. I
I
love me some Mike's Way, bro.
wholeheartedly disagree, but not like in an emotional way, because the way I eat my sandwiches is very, I won't say particular, but I'm a very simple guy when it comes to sandwiches. You just put turkey, put mayo, maybe a little bit of lettuce, and I'm a happy man. Like I'll even go for cheese with my sandwiches. And in terms of like a simple combination, I think Togo's is the best sandwich shop.
That's my dad's favorite. My dad is a Togo stan, bro.
Togo's. Shout out Jake's dad.
Yeah.
Shout out my dad for taking me to Togo's all the time.
Yeah. Well,
Love
I
that
think the thing
place.
with Togos for me is my dad just abused Togos growing up, and it's made me grow to like not like it.
Mm, I see what you
It's
mean.
just I had it too much growing up. That was the only sandwich place we ever went to.
I used to be big on Jersey Mike's, like the bread, like with the little like seeds or whatever's on the bottom. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. But over the years, especially since Jersey Mike's is expensive as
It is.
is
It
so
is.
expensive. I mean, Tokos is not safe from that either. It's expensive too. But I think in terms of bang for my buck, those huge Togo sandwiches that you get, uh, I love it, man. It's my favorite
I
sandwich
mean,
place.
hey man, California Club Mike's Way at Jersey Mike's is the best sandwich of all time. Maybe not the best sandwich of all time, but that's my favorite. That's my favorite fast food
Mm,
sandwich. I'll say.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Ar-
Remind me of that
yeah,
when I go get Jersey Mike's, because I'm always down
yeah,
to try some new sandwich.
yeah. Um, have you heard of Jollibee? Please tell me you know what Jollibee is.
No, what the
You're
hell is
you're
Jollibee?
insulting my heritage right now.
What the hell is Jollibee?
Jollibee is like the Filipino McDonald's. It's not like burgers and stuff. Like they have burgers, but it's like
Why would I know
it's
what
more
that
like the
is?
Philip it's more like the Filipino KFC or Popeyes
Why would I
with
know what that
chicken.
is?
No, because it's all over the US. It's not close to where we are. The closest one is probably 30 to 40 minutes away, but there's like a bunch like in the bigger cities and stuff, right?
Okay.
Um Jollibee is a top 5 fast food place.
Wow.
It
I'm gonna
is
have to
so good. I
try it.
am going to introduce you to Jollibee. They are their chicken is really good with their gravy. The chicken gravy is
Mm,
elite. It's better. I'm telling you, it's better than KFC. It's better than Popeyes. And
wow.
I'm not like a Filipino guy. I'm a whitewashed Filipino guy. I'm half white, and I'm not like a big part of my Filipino heritage. But Jollibee is like the biggest part, and it is goaded. They also This is gonna sound crazy to you, but I'm telling you, it's so good. They
Okay.
have spaghetti, but it has like cheese in it and has hot doggies in it.
Hot dog cheese spaghetti.
But it's genuinely so good, bro. I'm telling you, it's so good.
Okay, I might have to try this. This is going on the list. Someone I know dips their French fries in mayo. I have to try that now too. Because what are we doing?
I think Priscilla does that. Yeah.
Damn. I guess it's more common than I thought.
Alrighty, do you have anything else on the fast food topic?
No, the only other thing I wrote down is like Wendy's and Burger King are trash. Same with Jack in the Box.
Facts.
Why are you going to
Facts.
these places when you can just go to McDonald's or
Jack in the
Taco
Box
Bell?
is good for like a midnight snacks. Like you want some
Even
tiny tacos, you want a shake. That's
even
good.
then, like if you're going for midnight stuff, Taco Bell has it on lock. Like Taco Bell
Taco
is
Bell is
the
more of like a Taco Bell's more of a full meal thing for me. Jack in the
that's
Box is a snack for me.
that's true.
You know.
But for me, there's never a snack when it's fast food. I'm
Fair
gobbling
enough. Fair
everything.
enough. The only other thing I had is if Chipotle had consistent portions, it would be by far the best fast food place if you consider it fast
Mm.
food.
You know
That's my
what?
take on it.
I have a take, and people are not gonna like this, but I still stand
Oh
by
no.
it. Never been a Chipotle guy. Don't
Oh.
really like Chipotle. Uh,
You and my dad are on the same wavelength.
I think
He
well,
doesn't like Chipotle either.
there's a couple things about it. Number one, I never really grew up eating Chipotle. Like it's just nothing I really grew up. I'm not nostalgic about the food. I haven't really found something on the menu yet that I really enjoy. So maybe I just need to go back until I find something I like. And in terms of Mexican restaurants, shout out Dos Coyotes because if I'm going to eat some good Mexican
Facts.
food, I'm eating at Dos Coyotes. And I'm getting that
Facts.
Chimeo quesadilla or that Yolo Mango burrito. I'm not going to Chipotle.
Those Coyotes is fire. Shout out everyone we know that works there.
Yeah, shout out Dos Coyotes. If you live in California, find your nearest Dos Coyotes.
Are they all over California?
They're they're uh they're decently. I know there's one in Davis, and there's some. They're spread around.
They're spread around. I know of at least like 5 locations.
Yeah, if you live in NorCal, go to some Dos Coyotes. You won't regret it.
Facts. Go try it out. Alrighty. Well, I think that's about all we have for you guys today. Ronnie, you have any departing words?
No, just talk about all that food. I'm hungry now, so I might go.
That's facts. I'm gonna go get some food out of this.
I'm gonna go get some food. Yeah.
I haven't eaten today. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below. It is completely free. And make sure to turn on notifications so you get notified for future episodes. Also, make sure, please, leave your questions in the comments if you want to see us answer those.
Leave those
Like the video. We are dying to see some of those questions. Follow us on social media. We'll link that in the description. I forgot to do that last episode, but I will link it this episode. And we'll see you guys on next week's edition of Clutch 10.